to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Eau Gal, and today we're going to talk about some recent sales. A little housekeeping information. I know I have not posted in a hot minute. To be honest, things just got really crazy there for a little bit. We were wrapping up our summer and cramming in as many activities as we possibly could before school started, and now school has officially started. Daisy is in kindergarten, and I'm feeling a lot better about what that means for like my personal schedule when it comes to thrifting and listing and reselling, when it comes to the channel. So we are definitely getting into more of a groove. Yesterday I brainstormed and I wrote down a bunch of like different video ideas. I'm gonna have so much more time with her in school to really be able to film for y'all. So that's kind of where I've been. That's the plan for the future. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but life just gets nuts sometimes, and that's what happened here. So today what I thought we would do, I was kind of on a roll there for a while sharing weekly sales with you guys. Obviously I haven't posted one of those videos in a long time. So instead of going over like every sale from the past week, I thought I would just go over recent sales. So I write all of my sales down regardless. So I looked at all of my sales over the past week, and I just marked ones that I thought for one reason or another would be worth talking about. Maybe it was a bad buy, maybe it sat in my closet forever, maybe it flew out of my closet, maybe it sold for more than I thought. Could be a new bolo to y'all. So that's what we're gonna do today. I picked out a handful. I think maybe I have like 10-ish sales to go over. My sales have been fantastic across all platforms. Lately Mercari not so much, but like Poshmark and eBay have been like frankly on fire for me, which has been awesome. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We will start with this Eileen Fisher Lag and Look oversized dress caftan. So this was it was so oversized, you guys. I think it was an extra, no, it was a small, but it was huge. It was really big. It had pockets in the front, stripes across. The tag was definitely a vintage, I'll put a picture of it up here, a vintage Eileen Fisher tag. I had this listed for $55, maybe listed for like a couple months. Someone offered $46 and I took it. The reason I chose to talk about this sale was because I was really impressed with $46. The fact that this was an older piece, the fact that it wasn't really true to size. I mean, it's definitely, Lag and Look is very in, that kind of whole style, but I just kind of felt, that's why I picked it up. Even though it had other things that I felt like were going against it, I picked it up because of the style, and obviously because of the brand, but I was really happy for it selling for $46, and I made $35.08. Next up, we have this One bikini top tie-dye pink orange. So this brand, One, is really, really good. It is a great swimwear brand. I think people are hesitant to pick up swim pieces and or pieces of a bikini, like if it's not like the full suit. But there are certain brands that are totally worth just picking up bottoms or just picking up the top, and this is one of them. I got this for $2. It sold for $30. I made $22.28. It sold fairly quickly and had a ton of interest. Just on Poshmark, not so much on Mercari or eBay, but a ton of interest on Poshmark. So I personally love going through suits. I think that might change as we go more into like fall. But I love just like going through the bikini tops and the one pieces and everything, because their bathing suits are usually really, really cheap. Okay, so I wouldn't say this was a bad buy, but it's definitely not anything I would ever pick up again. I finally sold this J. Crew knit style sweater tank. This sold for a whopping $10. I made $5.33. I got this on one of my first trips ever to the bins. When I first pivoted from only selling on the RealReal to actually selling on Poshmark. And so I paid $1 for it. So I made my money back and then some. The issue was that J. Crew was one of those brands where in the beginning I was like I wasn't like on the hunt for it and like would get excited, but if I saw it and it was what I felt like was like a cute piece or the right piece, I would buy it, whether it was at the bins or at a regular thrift store. Now, never. I never pick up J. Crew. Sometimes I'll keep an eye out for like the schoolboy blazers, or just blazers in general, but I never pick up anything J. Crew. And so again, not a bad buy, but I would, even at the bins now, I would not pick this up. I definitely wouldn't pick it up at a thrift store. And this was, like I said, from my first bins trip, which was probably in September. So almost, it sat in my closet almost a year, and I could not give it away. I relisted this thing so many times. I sent out like 60% off offers. I mean, it was crazy. So I'm just happy that it's like gone and out, and it's a good learning lesson. Okay, next up over on eBay, this was a cool sale. So I sold this Disney Parks Haunted Mansion Ghost Host shirt. This sold for $35. I made $29.54. I do live in Southern California, so I see Disney stuff all the time. However, not all Disney stuff is created equal. I had never seen a shirt like this before. It's meant to look like you work at the Haunted Mansion. Has like a phone name tag on it and everything. It was so cute. I'd never seen a shirt like this before, so I looked it up and I saw a bunch of listings that were all, there were a couple sold comps for like 35 to 40. And most of them had rare in the title. So this was affordable. I picked it up and it got so much attention across the board. Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark. It got so much attention. With the Disney stuff, you want to check comps for sure, but the Disney Parks items sell better than just like Disney Store, or if it just says like Disney on the inside. You want things that are from the actual park. So this was one of those items. I mean, like I said, I made, what did I make? $29.54. More than happy with that. And Disney is, it's definitely worth doing like your due diligence, especially if you have the Google, what is it called? Oh my God, why did I just forget the name? Google image search app or whatever. Literally in the store, you know, you can take a picture on that app and then it will look it up for you, and then you can see like, oh my God, this is a fantastic buy, or oh my God, there's no way in hell I'm buying that. So definitely keep those things in mind when you see Disney pieces. Okay, on to what I would definitely consider to be a bad buy and a brand that I'm not picking up anymore. So I sold this Modcloth Apples sleeveless top blue. This sold on eBay for $10. I made $8.11. I think I paid $5 for it if I remember correctly. Again, made my money back. Would never pick this up. Modcloth for me does not, no, it does not sell well at all. It sits forever, and then when it finally does sell, I barely make any money. What I will say, when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about Modcloth, the brand. There are a bunch of other, you know, brands that they host on their website, and those things tend to do a lot better. Like I just bought a, I think the brand was Emily and Finn. I'll put a picture of it. It's this just beautiful like bird dress, and it's a Modcloth brand that they sell on their site, but it's not Modcloth. It's not like their brand, right? This dress has only been listed for like 4 or 5 days, and I think it already has like 7 or 8 likes, which is awesome. But I am no longer picking up anything that's Modcloth brand. Honestly, I don't even think I would pick it up at the bins if I saw it. It's just not worth it to me. Like, I also think that there's a line, you know, it's just because something is cheap and you could probably, I have to be excited about listing it, I guess is my point. So like, even if said item was $1 at the bins and I could make 15, if I'm not excited to like take the picture, get it posted, write a description, I don't want it. So Modcloth is not a brand I will be picking up, I was gonna say in the near future, but ever, ever, now or the future. All right, another eBay sale I had. I'm telling y'all, my eBay has been on fire. I sold this La Perla Timeless Bra Black new with tag. This sold for $55. I made $47.11. I'm very happy with that sale. This sat for a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought this was gonna sell way faster. It was new with tag. It was beautiful. I mean, La Perla is a very expensive lingerie brand. I remember vividly, I got this at the Goodwill for $6.99. So great buy, great flip. I keep looking because I'm looking at the picture on my phone. La Perla is a brand I would pick up again and again. Did this sit for a while? Yeah, but I was still able to make 55 bucks. So if something's gonna sit for a little bit longer and I paid not a lot of money and I still get a really good profit, I'll buy it over and over. Okay, 3 more sales that I wanted to go over. Next up, over on Poshmark, I sold this Title IX Standout Skirt, blue purple. This sold for $22. I made $17.60. Title IX is a really interesting brand. I have sold, I think, 2 of their, I think a long sleeve shirt, like a quarter zip long sleeve, and then also a jacket. But the main thing I like selling from them are their skirts. I've had more luck with those on eBay than any other platform. This one, like I said, did sell on Poshmark. Is it the best brand ever? No. Are you gonna make like crazy amount of money? No, it sold for $22. Like I made $17.60. Do I love listing them? Yes. I love listing them, and I also there's something about like athletic skirts that I don't know, guys. Y'all know I have a thing for like athletic wear, but skirts, they're so cute, and they're so easy to photograph. You know, it's like front, flip it, back, take a picture of the shorts, take a picture of the tag, done. Like, it's so easy. This sold in 2 days. I paid $5 for this, and so, you know, hearkening back to just like, if something is really cheap just because I can make X amount, but I'm not passionate about it, I don't want to pick it up. This is kind of like the opposite side of that, right? Like, I only made I shouldn't say only, I made $17. That's not a crazy profit. So, you know, I made 12 bucks, but I love listing skirts. So it's a win-win for me. Okay, next up, we have a Zara piece. We'll talk about it in a minute. I sold this Zara camo chill tank top in black. This sold for $15. I made 12. Zaya's kind of on my shit list now, guys. Like, Zara, it's just not selling like it used to. The tanks never really sold that well. I think I paid $3 for this, so I did not. Actually, no, I think I paid $2 for this. They just don't, the tank tops don't sell for a lot of money. Again, I paid $2, and at the time I loved picking up Zara, so the passion, again, let's go back to the passion. The passion was there. My desire to want to sell this piece was there, right? But even lately, I've been noticing the leggings. I kind of mentioned a couple of videos ago that I wasn't getting as much money for the leggings as I used to. And that kind of went hand in hand with, like, they sat a lot longer. They used to fly out of my closet, and they don't anymore. Not only do they not fly out of my closet, they're like not even getting any interest. So Zara is one that it's really hard for me to pass up on, because it was so good for so long that it's like passing up on it feels like, oh God. But it's not something I'm gonna be picking up anymore unless it's like cheaper than cheap. Because it's on the downward trajectory, unfortunately. All right, and then lastly, I sold this Anthropologie Cloth and Stone Kira tie-dye skirt. This sold for $36. I made $27.08. I wanted to talk about this sale in particular because I have been having really good luck with blah, blah, blah by Anthropologie brands. So legit on the tag, it'll say, like this one said, I'll put a picture, Cloth and Stone by Anthropologie. That means it's a newer piece. I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I sold this Maeve, oh my God, it was beautiful. This Maeve dress, it was Maeve by Anthropologie. So my suggestion to you is to pick up those newer pieces. I would never pick up just something that was Cloth and Stone. I think I've sold 2 Cloth and Stone pieces ever, and they sold for like $10 or $12. Maeve, I cannot sell regular Maeve to save my life. But if you see that tag that has the by Anthropologie on it, worth it. I would definitely pick up that piece. I mean, this sold for $36. That Maeve dress I think sold for $60 something. Definitely worth keeping an eye out for. All right, y'all, that is what I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you gathered some type of information from that, whether it was maybe like a new bolo or something that you didn't know before. Again, like I said, I'm just really pumped to get more on an actual schedule, get more in the groove, have a little bit more time to focus on the channel. The next video I will have going out is going to be my favorite activewear brands to sell. I am so excited to film that. I already have, like I mentioned, I already have a whole thing written out, and I'm very pumped to film that. So that will be my next vid, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you when I see you. Bye, friends.